If you're watching this afterwards, welcome. I'm just waiting for people who want to join me live tonight or this afternoon, depending on where you're at, to join in. Take some time. I'm just gonna set things up here. All right. It's working. Just waiting for you guys to get the notifications. Hope you all are doing well. I'm starting off, as always, with a little bit of a collective pick a card reading, and I'm open for personals for the people who join me live tonight. All right, I'm seeing you guys are getting notifications. Just check if the chat is working. I hope the light is okay. I think so. I'm sorry, I'm drinking my tea probably in the mic. Let me see. I hope that we can get some chats in tonight. How you guys doing? Is your chat working? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to shuffle for the pick card reading, so if you have a certain question, anything in that way, just focus your energy towards the decks I'm using for some clarification. Oh, hi Tina. How are you doing? How have you been? Not necessarily. I prefer PayPal, but if that is not an option, then Super Chat is also a possibility. But I don't have Cash App or anything like that because they don't offer it right now in the country I'm in currently. So yes, I can't help that. I try to figure it out, but it's US only at the moment, and I think Canada. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Tina. That's so good. That's okay. Hi, Donna. Thank you for tuning in. I am offering personal readings. The information is in the description box, but maybe you can channel your energy towards the pick a card reading first, see if it has some answers in there for you. Thank you for asking, Tina. I am okay. I'm getting better. Been going, like, March has been quite intense for me, but yes, I'm getting better. Thank you for asking. Let's see this one. I keep hearing Stand By Me. That song has been in the collective energy all night, so I don't know, might mean someone who's watching now or maybe after, but it's a little message just coming through that song. I'm gonna name the title one more time because I wasn't clear. Maybe like it's the song Stand By Me. Here we go. Well, thank you, Tina. Thank you. I'll put your name on the list. I'll do your reading after the pick a card reading for the collective. Oh, and happy birthday season. Has your birthday already passed, or is it still coming up? All right. Oh, well, happy belated birthday. A Saturday is a great day to be, to celebrate a birthday. I hope you had a good time. I don't know, the chair thing is making too much noise. All right, I'm gonna get started with the pick a card reading. This is for everyone, also for the people who are watching this after it uploads. Oh, you did, Tina. Ooh, the 50s, It's such a nice age, Exactly. You feel like you are 20. But it's such a beautiful time. And yeah, I'm so glad you had a good time, because it's a big number. It's a big thing to hit, and it's a blessing as well. Not everybody gets up to that number, so it's so good. I love it. I get, like I always say, like I think like my 40s, my 50s, I'm gonna be in a prime, basically. All right, let's begin. I promised you guys I was gonna start, so I'm gonna start. Here we go. First deck. Ooh, we have the King of Cups energy. Who is this person? Let me see. It came with humanity and benevolence, faith, and tree of emotion. Okay, so say, stay calm, trust the good in yourself and in others, see the light in the world. Faith is coming true. Trust in the good in you and in others. And they're asking you to stay calm. You see, the King of Cups comes through. And the King of Cups, yes, definitely indicates someone who's very emotionally, how do you put that? Is emotionally independent, knows what he feels, knows what he or she does, but because it shows up at the King, it's making sure that you tune into your emotions and you neutralize the things that are putting you out of balance, and are integrating those feelings and emotions that help you stay calm, that keeps the faith, that understand that things go into, up and down, like it goes with a certain pace, and to understand and trust into that, and to ease into it, and to embrace the things around you that are there. Gratitude is also a big thing that comes with the King of Cups. He understands the way and the energy to be in, the frequency to be on faith, on hope, on attracting things, manifesting things. The King of Cups is a great manifester as well. Okay, so I'm sensing a little bit of a little bit, not a lot, but a little, for some of you, maybe some manipulation energy. And it's not in a negative way. It's like almost like you're trying to sort of micromanage the universe, trying to manifest something. But it's about asking, trying to calling it in, and then easing in, releasing it to the universe, but easing in and into the energy of fate, of like, it's gonna come to me. So it's not about trying to micromanage and to speak like, your positive affirmations around it every single time. It's about speaking it, releasing it to the universe, and then having that fate with like the King of Cups energy. It came with a tree of emotion. Sorry, this throat chakra from the first group. Let me see. Wonderful news, it's on its way. Announcement regarding engagements, pregnancies, birth, or graduations will be revealed. New friends will be made, or communications of like-minded people will draw closer to one another. Exciting new beginnings or happy endings are just around the corner. It's so beautiful, especially because once again it comes with the King of Cups, it comes with the Fate card. It's like it's fated. Whatever's coming in to find you right now, it's fated to come in. It's your blessing. It's the thing that you have manifested, but it also just, it's got your name on it, and it's time, and it's a fated time. It's divine time for things to come in and work out for you, and it will make you feel very emotionally fulfilled with the King of Cups, a full cup of fulfillment, of an emotional ease, calmness, hope, faith restored. And it says, trust the good in yourself and the good in others, and see the light in the world. Focus on everything that you see in humanity, especially when it comes to the tree of emotions. Don't disengage yourself from humanity as a grand scale. Try to ease it into a smaller group, a smaller collective, with the Gemini energy. Tree of emotions, Tree of Cups, so it's a Gemini energy to me, you know, and to embrace a smaller collective that is very like-minded, that focus on the things that are, you know, changeable, and that you have control over, that you are just really the same in. So you work on keeping the faith and having and restoring that faith into humanity at a grander scale. Because if you can find people who think the way that you do, who are doing, you know, good in the way that you would love to see be done in the world, it restores a little bit of that faith into humanity at a grand scale. All right, that was a little bit of a side note for the first group. We're going to move on to the second one. Here we go. We have Sacred Self. Love this card. Sacred Self, combined with the beautiful Temperance card. And then with Fair Decisions. Okay, I'm going to start off with this beautiful number 8 unicorn. Love this card. Your angels are aware that you have your concerns, but to be assured that there is nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation, and all is being healed. Beautiful. Take the time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. All right, so came with the Sacred Self card. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. The Temperance card is always about bringing things back into balance and having that patience and faith in yourself, into restoring. You know, it's like a cup of self-love, you know, pouring something in your own cup for once. So it's a period of time of healing, of reconciling with a side of yourself, of reintroducing yourself to something you used to love, that will bring you peace, that bring you harmony. And for others of you, it's literally finding your own pathway back to yourself. Things will be handled in a fair and just manner if you allow yourself to, I'm sensing, like, not overly focus upon it. There's a lot to do with the third eye chakra. It's really highly activated, so it could bring you a little bit of balance in this energy, like in this weak energy that we're in. We're dealing with the full moon in Virgo in a couple days as well, which is already activated tomorrow when the moon moves into Virgo. And so we can definitely have like certain insights, certain realization, because you see, here is the element right here, you know, on our third eye chakra. Here is the moon on the third eye chakra, and here there's this beautiful unicorn, you know, situation on the third eye chakra of the horse. So it's like, it's intuitive wisdom, but it's like you almost feel like you saw it before through the eyes, through your third eye. So they say, like, you use your eyes to look, but your third eye to see. And you can see clearly. I feel like there's a lot of clarity coming to the situation, but also about finding your way to go with the flow of healing and to find a connection to that pace, basically, and to acceptance of that. So that's a very strong, spiritual energy this week for you guys for group number 2. All will be healed. The sun will rise again. Okay. Hi, Kayla. Thank you for tuning in. How are you doing? All right, let's move on to the third and last group. You have 7 of Abundance, the Karma Releasing card, and then you have the Knight of Swords. Ooh, that's a swifty energy. It's quick movement. Move beyond drama. Moving beyond drama, and you're out of there. You know, moving beyond drama. Here we go. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. So this week, we're not, out here trying to chase no drama. We're moving away from the drama, from the loops, okay? Something I got during the Patreon reading earlier on for this week. It's the Piscean energy has kind of been feeling like a loop situation, and you can choose your own loop. Like, loop away, Pisces season. Let's just loop away. It's like the Knight of Swords is here as well to let you know that things will move quickly. So when it comes to things finding your pathway, your day, something goes wrong, a problem arises, it's also gone with the wind, fabulous, really quick. So it's about taking a moment, seeing if it really is what you think it is. Maybe you can hold it off a little bit, easing in, trying to look at it from a different perspective, not to get triggered. And then you might actually a couple hours later, or maybe the next day, you're like, oh, so we can do this. Actually, I thought, this was this whole problem, but apparently it wasn't communicated right, and there is actually a solution to this. Okay, great. Then let's fix that. It's opening up to different energy that is also in the air. Create your own path, make room for good energy. I'm sensing with this third group as well, especially people who might watch this afterwards as well. It's like some naysayers, but I feel like you're moving beyond trying to prove yourself to people who are just not on the same level. And it's not like they're below you or whatever. It's just they're on a different time span. They're on different mental capacity, spiritual pathway, spiritual level. They are exactly where they're supposed to be, but they're not serving you in a positive way. Then you might actually use up all your energy to prove someone. For example, okay, otherwise I'll just keep rambling. For example, you have this great idea. You want to open up a bookstore. Okay, I'm just giving a random example. You want to open up a bookstore. You go to your friend, or you go to that people who like a little bit, coming from a fear space, and they will project it on you. It's like, it's a great idea. This is a little store space, and I always wanted to open up the bookstore, and I'm thinking, I'm just going to give them a call, see if there's a space. It's like, the first thing they might say, oh, well, bookstore. Well, it's like, I wouldn't think of you opening up a bookstore. No, strike number 1, kind of hits it's below the belt, okay? Because it's like, it's kind of personal, but anyway, they're just expressing themselves, but you might actually end up leaving that conversation with spending energy of actually proving them or convincing them it's a good idea, when you have, like, literally in the end of the day, they might not even be on your train, because it's a waste of energy, and it kind of puts you in a different seat that you were before you start sharing that idea. Of course, it's always good to communicate things, especially with people who are kind of like-minded, and they might offer you some help or some advice. But it's about understanding to pick your battles wisely and who you pick them with. Okay, because some will really benefit you, and others might actually take from you or put you in that, like he said, the drama zone, where everything gets sort of, breaking down. Okay? For others' entertainment. Here we go. Have patience with the 7 of Abundance, which is the 7 of Pentacles. Sometimes dreams grow slowly. Don't worry. the hard work that you have already invested will bring about bountiful harvest. This is a good time to prepare because things will soon move very quickly. Use this time to rest and to plan. All right, use this time to reset your mind, to put some love into that cup as well, and to prepare. It's preparing season, and that is like focusing energy on positive things, getting yourself into that energy and that frequency, so when things are starting to move quickly, you feel good about it. You feel good about going to the challenge, and you're not already spending all your energy either fighting this balance of low self-esteem, low self-value, low self-care, and then you actually have to build the things or take on the things that are coming your way. Okay, so that's the collective energy that I'm sensing right now. That was a big card reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna go to the personal reading section, but please stay over if you want to. I'd love to, have you here. And if you want a personal reading, then the information will be in the description box below the video. All right. Let me read the comment, Kayla. Oh my God, Kayla, you got so, I'm sorry, I had to read your comment. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy. Like, it's so good to hear things are just rolling in and things are going well for you. Ugh, I'm so happy. And I'm so glad that you love your new job. I see, there it is already. And you also adopted a new cat. So what is your what type of cat is it? Is it a boy, a girl? Oh. Oh, he's a Maine Coon. Oh, that's so beautiful. My mom actually has a beautiful Maine Coon as well. And I'm so glad you adopted him. Congratulations. I'm definitely going to check those pictures out later on. Aww. I'm so happy for you. That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. He is a lion. They look like lions, right? They're such lions. With all the hair and the big paws and snoots. So adorable. And they're so soft as well. All right. I'm going to... Yes, Tina. What does Spirit want me to know? All right. I'm going to tune in for Tina. I hope you're still in the chat, Tina. Let me just quickly check in the PayPal. All right. I am open for personal reading. Sorry. I am open for personal reading, guys. So if you would like a one, I'm not going to do too much because I'm definitely low on energy, but I really did want to show up. So, I will definitely do another live this week. I promise. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, I cannot. Like, that was just a couple days out. Let me see. Oh, last Monday. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, Kayla. That must have been so hurtful. Because, it's been your buddy for forever. So I'm so sorry for your loss, but I'm so glad that you have a new fur child, you know, that is so lucky to be with you guys. I know it's like it was meant to be this way. All right, Tina, I just got your message. You are here. All right, let's tune in for you. First of all, I already when I before I went online, I put a number down, and the first one, um, I started drawing flowers around it. So I am seeing that it's like literally like harvest season for you, like it's blooming season. And then you told me earlier on that you actually have, you know, you just had your birthday and it's a big mark. So it is a new chapter and it is, you know, new things arising for you. It's a blooming season. So that's a really a beautiful energy I'm feeling for you. I will pick up this deck. All right, let's see what we got for Tina. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. Beautiful energy. So rediscovering a lost part of yourself is a, you know, is a message at this time, and I am sensing that for when it comes to this full moon. It's almost like we're looking in the mirror and we realize, hey, we are still here. Sometimes life, you know, takes us all kinds of places and we focus on other people's energy and we're out there helping or being a part of the bigger picture of a big, you know, project or whatever. And then you might find yourself one day in the mirror, you're like, I'm still here though. You know, it's like a rediscovering a part of yourself. Some, you know, we look in the mirror, some of us, you know, let's say almost all of us, we look at least once or twice in the mirror each day to see like, okay, is this going with this color? You know, do I have anything on my face? Anything like that. But sometimes like really looking at yourself, it's and seeing yourself, that is, you know, it doesn't happen all the time. So I'm sensing you're looking in the mirror of life and you're rediscovering something for yourself and you're reintegrating that in this spring season that's coming up. Okay, let's pick up some tarot. Let's see what the tarot has for Tina. Ooh, you have the Ace of Swords. So it's not only, you know, one sec, because it's telling me two things. Like a knife through butter, almost what it's saying, like cutting through a knife, through butter, like a knife or something like that. What's the saying? What are they saying? Cutting through butter like a knife? Well, anyway, what it means is that something that you might had a hard time before releasing, but it was connected to like forgiveness or putting yourself into a new position or cutting something out and opening up for something new might used to be quite hard, but now I feel like, you know, it's kind of easy. It's like it just makes sense and it's a logical step and it feels good, and so why not? That's what I'm feeling. So also at the same time releasing, but it's also about speaking up. I'm feeling like your confidence is growing. Beautiful Page of Cups. You are integrating some of that, going with the flow energy, just surprising yourself, being less spontaneous, not taking things too serious, but definitely are enjoying and collecting new memories. So that's something that I am feeling. 10 of Wands, yes. It's an end of putting so much pressure on yourself. You see with the King of Pentacles and the Three of Swords as well. I'm sensing you really have worked very hard. You know, you've worked very hard for either a relationship, for a connection, for standing next to someone who's growing through things, and you kind of have to be patient, but at the same time, it's like you've learned so much through life cycles and you gained all this wisdom, and that's things that are, like you're taking that to the next, all your next lifetimes. You're collecting the things that are truly valuable in the end of the day. And I'm sensing that you're learning what to, once again I'm hearing like pick your battles wisely, to understand what deserves your energy and what just really is overdone, overdated, outdated. So the Three of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. I'm sensing like, what is like a small collective or a group that you are part of, or you have to be part of, like for example with work and things like that. I'm sensing that something had taken place there, and you're releasing that. Yeah, with the Hermit as well. Having some insights. Really taking a closer look at like, who is in my inner circle, and maybe there was a disbalance there, and you want to release that disbalance, and so it balances itself out. It's all about harmonious energy for you. You don't want the drama, you don't want the nitpicking, and you just want peace. You just want to enjoy things, going with the flow, feeling that harmonious energy everywhere you go. Multiple areas of your life. Experience relationship harmony and healing is what it says as well. Beautiful. Look at that. The Hermit and the Ten of Cups. So I'm sensing for you that you have been putting in the work, and that is resulting in feeling that harmonious energy surrounding you. Just feeling blissful, feeling good, feeling peaceful, feeling fulfilled, just feeling good with the Ten of Cups. It's like taking a closer look at what is working and what isn't, and you're not afraid to cut things out that are literally either taking up all the space or all the energy, or who are bringing in some of that, those factors that are just I don't know, there's just, I'm sensing a person who just, it's too harsh with their words. I don't know who this person is. It could be someone, you work with, or who are connected to the friend, and it's a friend of the friend, and it's like, it's, let me read your comment. Yeah, exactly, Tina. So I am sensing you're doing the right thing, because they all showed up with their swords, and it's like, it's too much. See, with the Three of Swords as well. And it's taking you away from building the things that you want to build. So you're taking a closer look, and you're making your circle smaller, but because you're doing that, you have the Ten of Cups as a result. So it's like, it's not about the amount of people you have in your life, it's about the people you have in your life and the quality that they bring to your life. Okay, I'm gonna pick up one more. Here we go. And it came with the Queen of Wands. Yes, definitely. It's like you learn through these cycles. It's not, people have taught you a lot about you, but also about people. And you gained, and you acknowledge, and you see patterns now that you might not seen before. So you did learn very valuable lessons from it. And it's like the Ten of Wands was like the weight, and now you're like, you know what, that weight taught me something, and that's something that I'm using moving forward. So the Queen of Wands energy, definitely you are in the right energy to make these decisions. So you're being applauded for making difficult but definitely beneficial decisions for you and the people that you love. That's a little bit too much. I wasn't shuffling yet. I'm gonna get a Goddess Guidance card because you hold the crown now, okay? You collected the crown. Let's see what's moving here. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and your emotions. So honoring the cycles of your body. I feel like you are emotionally becoming much more stable, and because of that, and you're releasing the stress and maybe some pressure, you just start to embrace, integrate your physical body just as much as your mental and as your spiritual body. It's like it's becoming a part of the team. You're working with your body instead of feeling your body is sometimes against you. You know, so through that, you unlock some doors. Also, the door of self love, worth, and value. Embracing your body as it is, because it's beautiful, it's divine, you know? It's your earth ship. So, cycles and rhythms might be, you know, a new chapter for you, but there are a lot of things blooming. It's in blooming season, so it's not just the sprouting season or the seeding season. It's about reaping the rewards, having the fruits, you know, growing on the plants that you've planted a while ago. Because when we decide to have people, you know, to release certain people from our inner circle, from our, you know, life, in the beginning, you know, you're doing probably the right thing, but it doesn't instantly just, you know, give you things. It might actually bring up a confrontation, and you might feel bad, and then you kind of feel better about it, and, you know, it goes through cycles. But in the end of the day, you do reap the rewards from making those decisions, because you don't just do that. You know, you're a Pisces, you don't just cut people out. It's, you really took a closer look at who is inside the circle and what is working with you and who is working against you, and you made decisions because you deserve to feel that 10 of cups. And yeah, I don't necessarily feel like you're completely off your, like, you're still a little bit on guard with people, but that will change because you're already, you know, easing down your energy. It's already establishing itself. Yeah, well, that's beautiful, Tina. Keep on walking that pathway. It's beautiful, and doors are opening for you right now. So keep on embracing the pathway that you're on. And like I said, once again, you're getting some confirmations in it as well. Is that you took a closer look and you made a decision from a healthy standpoint of view, not rash. It was just, you know, and it may seem rash to other people, but it's based on, like, you know, disappointments, and you thought about it and you went over it, and it's like, no, I can't do this anymore. If I want to see different results, if I want to be treated differently, then I'm definitely going to have to take some different actions towards that. And you're growing, your confidence is growing and growing, and it will continue growing. And you will continue to start feeling better and more harmonious with your life, and you know, the people that are in it. Yeah, of course, you're Pisces. I mean, yeah, keep on trusting that, because you do use it when it comes to things like that. Just don't overthink. That's something I feel like you might overthink what you have to say to people in order to, you know, move away. Sometimes you get stuck a little bit in the overthinking of over explaining yourself. You don't have to do that. And that's a message I'm getting. You don't have to over explain yourself why you're feeling a certain way. If that's just what you feel, if that's what you trust, if that's what you know is right, go follow it, stand in that truth by embodying it and not over explaining yourself. You know, people who know you, who are for you, will definitely get you with, you know, just seeing you doing well, just seeing you making a decision, trusting in that and following that. All right, that's what I'm getting for you right now, Tina. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. And once again, happy belated birthday. Yeah, exactly. That's the right position to be in, Tina. I'm so proud of you because you came a long, long way. Definitely. You're very, very welcome, Tina. I see Joy donated. Thank you so much, Joy. I put your name on the list. I don't know if Joy is already in the chat. Let me just double check something. Yes. Hi, Joy. Thank you so much for the photos, Kayla. I will definitely check them and I'll reply to you. Cannot wait to see that cute little face. All right, Joy. Should I look into buying another house this year, like in the next few months? Bought my last year and I'm feeling like doing that again. All right. Well, if you intuitively are feeling that, you're ready. Let's just see. Oh, yes. I can only imagine. I'm so happy he's already brought you so much joy, Kayla. It's just so beautiful. And it's so good to adopt. We also adopted a boy from a different country. So he took like this whole bus ride to come to us. But he's very healthy and happy now. He's super spoiled. He's too spoiled. Oh, well. All right. I'm going to tune in for Joy right now. Let's see. Okay. So I'm sensing Joy. That is like a lot of work, but you love the work at the same time, It's something that is just, it's not a fleety situation or connection. Like you really do enjoy, when it comes to like the housing business and things like that. Like it's something you really do enjoy. And so before I started coming live, I also had this for Tina actually. For her, I drew some flowers, and for the second person I was going to read for tonight, which is you, I drew a heart, and then I drew little coins, little money coins. And it's like, I was thinking first of all like the love of money, but then it was, maybe it's a different way around. Maybe it's, the money of love. Coins that grow from something you love. Abundance that flows because it's something you're passionate about. You have the King of Wands, a lot of passion, and you are in the king position. Beautiful. Well, damn, girl. Joy. Look at this. The Sun, the Ace of Pentacles, but that's not just it. It's the Star and it's the Hermit. So if you make decisions to do that, to buy, to invest, because it's an investment, it definitely will reap rewards. And it just, one sec, because they're trying to tell me something. I feel like one is like ancient, like an older house, very charming, and the other one is like new, or it has like this new energy around it. Like maybe it's like, redecorated, re-renovated or something like that. So that's something that I'm sensing around it, because I feel like one, it's like ancient, it holds all this energy. You have the Lovers and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, that's something to do with the decision making. And then you have the Two of Swords with the Five of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So That's a little bit that, yeah, and the Four of Wands. Okay. Okay. So basically this things, what I'm sensing is that definitely what you're doing, I think, is something to continue, because like you have a lot of passion for it, and you should follow that passion, Joy. You know? Yeah, you do. But what they are saying is that don't get in over your head, is what I'm feeling. Okay, make a decision when it's serving your passionate, and it's not just depleting it from you. When you sense yourself overthinking on yes or no on a house or on something, it's your intuition telling you. But I also feel like overthinking, overweighing too much. It's like, trust your gut, like trust it. You need to, you can't, you need to go there, you need to feel the energy, feel the frequency. If it feels right, it's right, it's right. Trusting yourself. And I'm also sensing that because you bring in the femininity. If you have a male energy around you, masculine energy around you, this could also be a woman with a lot of masculine energy within her. But I feel like it will balance out the energy in the home, and you can sense if it's right. It's really weird thing that's coming true, but that's what they're showing me. It's about making decisions based on the masculine and the feminine energy. And if you are really, because you have so much passion, it is a little bit masculine, but it's mostly feminine, because you're coming into that house with a lot of emotion. Um, and you trust in that, but then having a masculine energy around will balance it out and will help you make clearer decisions. So that's just a side note. That's like a big side note, like, handing you over on a different type of piece of paper type of side note. And I feel in the end of the day, 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. I mean, do we need anything else? You got all good cards out of the reading, but yes, I love that passion, girl. I like it. You're a boss lady, Joy. I love it. Yes, Mon, you can. Only I am not offering free readings, personal readings at the moment. Tonight, you can find the information in the description box about how to get on my list for tonight. All right, let's get one of this deck. One card from this deck. Joy. Okay, watch your back though, Joy. This another side note, like your upper back. Don't overstretch yourself. This is a little side note. Once again, I'm giving you all kinds of side notes. The side note reading. Here we go. Helper of emotion. That's the thing. Romance blooms and you find yourself falling in love with the house. Okay. Gifts or flowers, love letters, and poems read out aloud are all in your future. Marriage proposals, weddings, and past life connections are possible. Someone new who is romantic, dreamy, and emotional may enter your life. This person can be an artist who is idealist. I cannot pronounce a word. I'm so sorry. Right now, no. About love. Okay? An idealist about love. That's the word. Okay. So, this could definitely, because I feel, and it sounds maybe weird, it's like you have a viewing of the home, and it's almost like you have a past life connection to a home. Like, you know where's what. Like, that's very interesting. Like, it's past life connection to something. There's a lot of love. Yeah. Yes, it's right in the shoulder blade for me as well. So watch your back, Joy. Give it some rest. Okay? It's an inflammation, a little bit overly stimulated with the shoulder. I love this card. It's beautiful. With the lovers in the sun. But it's the helper of emotion. A channeler. Alright. Only good energy for you, Joy. I love it. So, definitely Six of Cups, Page of Wands. You're like, you know what? It's beautiful. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for letting me read for you, Joy. Yeah, more readings for me than this one. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it because, to be honest, I wasn't sure about coming live tonight, but I knew I had to get myself through it. And just, you know, come and just be. And so I'm glad that I did. You're so very welcome. Like I said, you're a boss lady. You got this. All right. Um, I'm thinking I'm gonna sign out. I think like this is good. You know, it's almost an hour. I did a collective reading at the beginning, and I'm definitely gonna come live again. But for tonight, this is just, you know, it's good. Thank you so much. I'm definitely checking my email later on, Kayla. And once again, you know, congratulations with all the beautiful things that are finding you right now, and you know, a big hug for, you know, losing your buddy. um and thank you, Joy, for letting me read for you. Thank you, Tina, for letting me read for you. I really enjoyed it. And thank you for everyone who's tuning in now and who was here and who will tune in later after I upload this. All right, I'm sending you lots of love, and I'll be back soon. Mwah. Thank you, guys.